Hey YouTube, it's NeoKaiba here. For those of you joining in on the Tumblr link, this is what I promised, the first ever look at my Blue Eyes build. So, starting off, you run 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. They're each in a different rarity, yes. I like having them in different rarities. It means that they're very likely to end up not having one of the same in my hand at any one given time. Of course, what would a Blue Eyes deck be without 3 White Stone of Legends? Level 1 tuner searches out a Blue Eyes whenever it goes to grave. Pretty mandatory. 2 Kaiba men, only 2. I feel 3 is kind of overkill. I like 2 with the consistency. I always have a means of searching it out through Sangan or Rhoda. And its basic effect, tribute itself, summon Blue Eyes from hand. 2 Thrasher, he's just a great out to T-Kings and little problems that tend to slow down the deck, and he special summons, so a lot better than Cyber. 3 Tardy Orcs, 3 Tardy Orc, a level 4 Fiend, 2200. His only downfall is he can't attack the turn I normal summon him, so he is a great means to slowing down guys who pull out Catastor, because that is one thing that just hurts this deck so much. Summon this guy, they don't want to crash and then, you know, save up for your plays in your next turn. 1 Sangan searches out Whitestone, Kaiba Man, really a lot of stuff you need. 1 Delta Flyer, I feel like I needed an extra tuner, pump levels, and makes 7 and 8 a lot easier. 1 Honest, because I feel it's necessary. There were instances I play a White Stone of Legend face up in attack mode and have them attack me just because they forget I can run Honest. Double Veiler, because it's Veiler, you can't not afford running it. It's just a very big hand trap right now. 1 Gores, and then 1 BLS, just because you have plenty of targets and you can run him. Onto spells, you have 1 Rhoda, 1 Reborn, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Heavy, 2 MST, pretty staple, Mind Control, and 1 Lance. I like the 1 Lance. I was running it at double, and then I tried it at 1 Lance, 1 Book, and I really like Lance a lot more. It really stops particular plays and makes it so you can keep attacking for game and be unaffected by their traps, or just slow them down in general. And then for draw power, 3 Upstart Goblins. Giving my opponent 1,000 life points really doesn't hurt me too much. There are instances where I do draw 2 of them at a time, and I'm giving them a lot of life points really, really fast. But in all honesty, I'm getting to the cards I need a lot quicker. And plus it makes it so that you're thinning out the deck. On traps, basic Solemn Brigade. You cannot afford not to run these. And then Overkill, 3 DP. I like DP a lot. It doesn't destroy, it just removes targets from the game. So Stardust is not a problem for me anymore. Or negation cards. 2 Bottomless. I like 2 Bottomless. I've been debating about this for the longest time. I feel like maybe we'll try eventually, maybe 1 Bottomless, 1 Torrential, but in the meantime, I like the double Bottomless. And then last, to finish the deck off, 1 Mirror Force. Yes, only 1. I like the 1 Mirror Force rather than 2. Going into side deck, I basically run 2 Cyber Dragons. I like the 2 Cyber Dragons. Machina big time is an overkill for my deck, just because of Fortress. I hate Fortress so much, so summoning this guy, taking their monsters, and spitting out a huge Chimera Tech is oh so important sometimes. Next we have Kinetics, Super Poly, Heroes, Exams. They are like some of my worst matchups, mostly because of the way Super Poly targets Blue Eyes and how with Escudario out, none of the attributes are safe anymore. So I feel like I need to at least have something to stop Heroes. 2D Crow for Dark World. I don't tend to face Dark Worlds too much, but it is a viable deck. It's out there. I do a lot of times run into Insectors a lot more with this format now, but DD Crow just helps so much, stopping Grapha, Hornet, whatever. 1 Fossil Dyna, I don't like 2. I feel like just being able to set him and them attacking it. Plus, I run one single Snowman Eater, so 1/1 kind of feels right for me. I don't rely too heavily on them. As for spells, 2 Soul Takers. There are a couple of Quasar decks floating around where I usually play, so baiting them out, and then Soul Taker, they can't get out shooting Star Dragon, and then on top of that, stopping Light Pulsar and Shiny is just really good. 2 Dust Tornadoes, I feel like I needed a Trap Negator, so being able to just set this and, they activate Gates, Chain, or Necro Valley. Necro Valley just really hurts, and it hurts a lot of decks, so I feel like I really need to run these. And then to finish it all off, 3 Decree. I love Decree. Whenever I side into Decree, I try and make sure to keep only a few specific key cards, and then I mostly just sit the game through with Decree. Onto the extra deck. The 1 token, yes, scores. An Emissary token, 1 Fortress for Machina and Giragiga, such bothersome cards. 1 Cataster, 1 Black Rose, 1 Stardust, mandatory, basic-ish staples. 1 Light End Dragon, because you do run plenty of light targets, and with Delta Flyer, it does help out. You can also use the level 7 Gorse token as well as a White Stone and still get into this and just topple over them. It is a great card. 1 Scrap Dragon, because it's Scrap Dragon, just being able to summon it, pop, clear the field, and attack for game is pretty good. 1 Zenmaines, yes, it does take a bit of work to get into this one card, but you do run Mind Control, and there's a lot of level 3s being played, so take them, make a Zenmaines, and just sit there for a while. You got the 1 Maestroke, 1 Roach, yes, Roach, 1 Heroic Challenge, 1 Excalibur, because of that same reason. You do run Mind Control. Heroes are pretty popular where I am, so being able to take their Stratos or their Alias and then overlaying into this, leaving it there, and I've had people take control of it themselves, detach, and give it back to me, and still on my turn, because it's turn controller, he still is at 4,000, so I can still beat after them, and it's just so they can put cards in their graveyard, and they don't like that. 1 Papal Operative, or Butterfly Assassin. I like Butterfly Assassin a lot more. 1 Utopia, because I feel you kind of need to run Utopia. I've tried running without him, and he's kind of a must. 1 Gem Knight Pearl, yes, a 2600 vanilla. Some people are still running Fiendish Chain where I'm at, so going into this guy, what are they really going to do? They can't Fiendish Chain this. Because you run the cards for it, you run 1 Thunder End or 1 T-End. 2 Blue Eyes makes this guy so easy, and he's an instant Dark Hole whenever you need him, and then just attack for game. For instance, I've done it before. And then, of course, Erratic Sun Dragon. Dragon Overlord of Heliopolis. Yes, he's getting a reprint in the 10 soon, but he's basically one of the cards I love to go into. Blue Eyes and Black Luster makes this guy really easy, and then just clear the field, detach BLS, reborn it, and attack. Just quick kills. That's the deck, and hope to see you guys soon. Bye.